What is going on, Jerome's? Topo de morning to you. It's not St. Patty's Day anymore. Anyways, happy Saturday. Hopefully the coffee is hot. Hopefully the aspirin and, Gatorades are plentiful. And, maybe you're watching this as you're getting up at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Who knows? But hopefully you had a good time. Hopefully you're safe. That's what is important. Also, what's important is the Vikings 7-round mock draft that we're firing up yet again. But of course, this Donnie, this is bowling. This is not Nom. There are rules here. Market zero, dude. So here's what's going to go on. We're factoring in free agency, obviously. And the Vikings, the moves that they've made, bringing back Garrett Bradbury, as well as signing up guys like Dean Lowry, Marcus Davenport, Byron Murphy Jr. They really are suturing up needs. So they go into the draft without specific needs. So they go in and draft BPA. I'm all about that. So we're going to factor that in, and we're going to go ahead and do the damn thing. Start the draft. Now, usually we get spicy with a little trade up, and I think that Kwesi's thinking ahead. I think that he's crossing off enough needs in free agency, especially on really good cheap deals on young players, that he could just go nuts in the draft if he wants to. So if the right guy falls, like say in this scenario, Will Levis falls to 7 to the Raiders. But if you're Kwesi, you have a good trading relationship with the Lions, could you get up to 6 from 23? It's going to cost you. And yes, you are trading in division with the stigma attached there, but do you go get your guy, or Seattle at 5, or Arizona at 3, with Richardson falling out of the top 2? It's possible, but sticking here with the Vikings, sticking and picking at 23, I think that's what I want to do, and it does open up open up a ton of possibilities here. Now, Deonte Banks makes a lot of sense. Super physical corner. I think that he has got a sky-high ceiling. Brian Flores, I think that he has a chance to be a way better pro than he was at Clemson. But he was still pretty damn good at Clemson. Let's not get it twisted here. Nolan Smith, combine freak, coming off that torn pec. Zay Flowers is a stud. Bajan is there, even though, the Vikings extended. Alexander Madison. Will McDonald is a monster. I think that he is super underrated. Love me some Josh Downs as well. So this is a spot where the Vikings could go in a lot of different directions. And so even though, the Vikings brought in Dean Lowry, I'm looking at the other 5-tech spot. I think Brian Flores would fit in perfectly as a 4-tech, 5-tech. When you go with 4-down defensive linemen, kicking him into a 3-tech, just really being disruptive as well as stopping the run. I think that's the name of the game. I think that the Vikings are set up pretty good in that regard. So Brian Flores, welcome on in. You're the next member of the Minnesota Vikings. Now we wait through the second round. Could have made a move, but screw it. We're sticking and picking, and we're getting a feel what the Vikings could get with their currently 5 selections. 87. So we always Tank Dell. We always take Carl Brooks. It's pretty similar to how things are set up all the time. So we're going to pass on that. Dorian Williams is a stud. I think that he could be a 1-for-1 replacement for Jordan Hicks, even though his contract clearly shows that he's going to be that guy. Ooh, Tyler Scott. Man, I do like me some Tyler Scott. So wide receiver wise, Michael Wilson's got great ability off the line. I do like A.T. Perry. Tyler Scott has that speed that you love and covet. Jaden Reed, former teammates with Jalen Speedy Naylor. Trey Palmer's got that speed too. He's got some drop issues. Bryce Ford Wheaton, BFW, is a physical freak. Andre Islavas is the small school stud. Showed well at the Senior Bowl as well as tested great. Some guys that I really like in terms of being deep sleepers. Matt Landers, former Georgia Bulldog. He's a guy that showed up and showed out for Arkansas this year. I think we're going to target him later on. We could do that. We got a couple trade offers. So I said that we're going to stick and pick, and now I'm just all about the trades, which is fine. See what Kansas City wants to do. We're gonna get all that late round nice. Okay, we'll take that. Why not? Again. Yeah, I said we're going to stick and pick. I lied. I do what I want. All right, so Tank Dell, Carl Brooks still there. We're actually just going to ignore that. Dorian Williams is a stud and a monster, but I think I'm going to go in a different direction here. All right, so cornerback-wise, what we got? Jalen Jacorian, Blue Kelly, Martin. I'm good with any of the Illinois corners this year. All studs, all monsters. Wide receivers. So damn it. They took my guy. They took Tyler Scott. All right, so we could pivot here. Take Jaden Reed wouldn't be insane in this spot. Michael Wilson obviously would not be insane. No, we'll just go with Michael Wilson. There we go. Wide receiver is checked. We in the club. It's going down. 3, 2, 1. All right, so on board still is Dorian Williams. It's KJ Henry. Go Clemson. Deuce Vaughn. Ivan Pace Jr. is a guy that I really do love a lot. Is he too similar to Asamoah? Possibly. If you're mixing in the Mike and the Will duties. Cam Jones is a monster. Owen Popo did well at the combine. I mean, so you're kind of in good shape here. 119 seems a little early for Cam Jones, especially since Dorian Williams is still on the board. I mean, dude, just take him. Like, I doubt he'll. Well, he could. Yeah, we'll just take him. All right, so we got Dorian Williams, tackling machine, green wave, Tulane, him and Asamoah long term. Kind of like that. And now we have 7 late round picks because we traded with the Chiefs. A lot of really good players going off the board there. All right, so Jacorian Bennett is there. Yasir Abdullah is there. Cam Jones still on board. Yaya Diaby is there. Aiden O'Connell. I actually like Aiden O'Connell more than most people, but, I mean, we could target DTR later on. All right, well, let's actually make our list of guys that we're going to target. All right, so DTR. Yeah, we want him late. All right, so he's on the list. You just made the list. All right, wide receiver, BFW is there. Matt Landers is there. Let's see, Landers is... All right, so ADP 223. All right, certainly going that route. People have been mad that we didn't take a wide receiver yet. No, well, outside of Wilson. To your offensive line. Come on, man. All right, so we got Juice. We got Mafi. Yes, and yes. Jerome Carvin. I actually kind of like him, but like outside of the name recognition, yes. All right, so Juice and Mafi. This is really riveting pod. I fully understand that, but it is what it is. Safety-wise, sort of whatever at that point. All right, so we got 7 picks. Not going to overthink it. Do we just go with Ajomo since we go with Ajomo all the time, or do we go with the length, the other great testing Maryland cornerback, which we always go with? Corey Bennett, welcome to the Vikings. And is it possible that Louisville can make it this far? Yaya Diaby. All right, so now we're going to have to start going and getting our guys. So Juice Scruggs, you're in. Probably shouldn't wait too long. Yeah, as we're getting later on in the draft here. God, this is a long way. All right, so Clayton Tune is still there. All right, so we are at 216. All right, Matt Landers is still there. All right, so we got 216, 218. All right, which guy would I be more bummed about not getting? So we're going to go DTR at 216, just on the off chance. Oh, a wide receiver did go. That's kind of funny. Matt Landers, size, speed, freak. Super underrated. Definitely a big-time project guy. But, I mean, that's what you want in late day 3. Just throwing darts. Guys that you can hit the lotto or not so much. I'm fine with that. Let's see here. So we got the quarterback. We got the wide receiver. We got the edge. Living on the edge. I mean, we basically have everyone. Dante Stills. I mean, in terms of quick first step, undersized defensive tackles, I mean, Dante Stills is that guy. Loved his brother, too. Almost heaven, West Virginia. I mean, do we just take Mo? Like, I understand they got Madison and Dalvin still just hanging on the roster, but did they just take Mo? I mean, why not at this stage? Do we just do it? Do we take the punter? No, obviously not. Troy Dye, meh. Peoples, Merriweather, MJ Anderson. Oof. I don't know, man. I just or do we take the Harvard kid? Again, just throw. Do we take Jake Moody? Do we take the kicker to put some heat on Greg Joseph? I don't know, man. Terrell Smith, we take a lot with this pick. Michael Turk. Oh, another Turk punting. Crazy. Because I'm crazy. Or does Kwesi understand like the value of the quarterback position and just double down? Oh, screw it. I'm taking Clayton Tune. I mean, DTR is a promising thing. It was a day 3 pick. So I'm not going to lie. I love how this draft turned out. And yeah, mainly because we were able to trade down a couple of spots. And then we got all the Chiefs late round picks. Probably not going to happen, but it's fun. Brian Flores at 23. I think he's underrated. And I think that his draft position is really up in the air. Could he go as high as 6 to Detroit? Could he fall to the back end of the first round? It's possible, but I think that the pressure that he can bring, his prowess against the run, I think that he is going to be a guy that's going to be a lot better as a pro than he was in college. He was a consensus like number 1 recruit coming out of high school. Hasn't quite panned out of that potential yet, but he still certainly is on that path. And also, he's not a bad player to begin with. Michael Wilson, a great off the line of scrimmage, soft hands. I think that he could work his way into the wide receiver 2-3 conversation with KJ. Dorian Williams, I think, is going to be the heir apparent behind Jordan Hicks. Him and Oswald long term are going to be beautiful. Jacorian Bennett, another guy who tested great. Not quite Deonte Banks, but when you have Deonte Banks on one side and you're on the other, I mean, you're going to be tested, and he certainly passed the test a number of times. Diaby Edge Rusher Project, that's what we do in the 5th round. That's right. Juice Scruggs are going to add some depth to the interior offensive line. And then DTR, Dorian Thompson-Robinson, as well as Clayton Tune in the 7th round. Have them duke it out. Don't care. We're going to find the quarterback of the future. Hell, maybe we'll keep both. Don't really know. Matt Landers, a size and speed freak from Arkansas, formerly of Georgia, as well as Dante Stills. Quick first step, quick interior pressure. Brian Flores is loving this draft. That's right, man. But that's it. Vikings 7-round mock draft, taking into account free agency, going relatively BPA. But also, we went and got our guys. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skull Production Value.